Good evening. The preservation of the dignity of tonight's ceremony is of the utmost importance. Today we are honoring our students. We ask that you turn off your cell phones, silent mode, and be courteous of those around you at all times. During the ceremony, we encourage you to express your pride by applauding and cheering, but the use of air horns and other noise-making devices are strictly prohibited. Please do not yell individual names from the audience. It takes away from the attention that belongs on stage toward our graduates. A professional photographer will be taking photographs of each graduate as they receive their diploma. The photograph will be mailed directly to the graduate as a gift from the school. Thank you for your cooperation in this very important matter. At this time, I would also like to bring your attention our exits in case of an emergency on either side of the stand. And now, please rise for the singing of the national anthem, which will be performed by Charisma Fowler.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, where so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's bright glare, the bones bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the brave.
Please be seated. Good evening. It's an honor for me to welcome graduates, parents, relatives, and friends to our graduation ceremony. I would like to take a moment to recognize some of our honored guests this evening. Individuals who have played a meaningful role in supporting the education and growth of our students here at Malverne High School. From the Malverne School District of Education, please welcome our Board President, Ms. Jeannie D'Esposito, First Vice President, Ms. Kathleen Nolan Casal, Second Vice President, Ms. Nicole Henderson, and Trustees, Ms. Laura Aventi and Ms. Josephine Butita. From our district administrative offices, please welcome Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Lorna Lewis, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum Instruction, Dr. Vincent Romano, Assistant Superintendent for Business, Mr. Caputo, and Assistant Superintendent of Management Service, Mr. Balzan. From our high school leadership team, I'd like to welcome our Assistant Principal, Dr. James Miller, and Dean of Students, Mr. Christopher Brescia. From our department supervisors, Dr. Debbie Langone for Science and Mathematics, Ms. Yvonne Daza for Foreign Language, ESL and Business, Mr. Jason Mack, English Language Arts and Social Studies, and Mr. Messina, Music, Fine Arts, and Family and Consumer Science. We also recognize our district directors, Ms. Meredith Martini, Director of Special Education, Ms. Rebecca Gottesman, Director of School Counseling, and our dedicated school counselors, Ms. Donna Bailey, Ms. Nicole Buford, and Mr. Peter Gersbeck. And last but not least, a warm thank you to our senior class advisors, Ms. Donna Bailey and Michelle Straker. Let's give them all a round of applause for their support and commitment to our students. And now, as I look out at this beautiful sea of blue, our class of 2025, tonight I want to reflect on a single word, one that holds deep meaning and elegance within the context of this ceremony. The word is resolvere, a Latin verb that means to loosen, to release, to undo, or to take apart. It is the root of our modern words resolve and resolution, reminding us that true determination often begins with the courage to let go, dismantle, and begin anew. At first glance, these definitions might seem to suggest something is falling away or coming undone, but the true resolvere speaks not of loss, but of transformation. Graduates, over the past 4 years, you have been tightly woven into the fabric of Malverne High School. You've walked these halls with familiarity, you've built lasting friendships, grown through challenges, and accomplished more than perhaps you've even realized. It feels like just the other day we announced the homecoming court, or listened to the Pride of Malverne perform Arabian Nights. We felt the chill of Friday night lights and the quiet power of ordinary days, each one shaping you in ways that only hindsight will fully reveal. You've cheered on your fellow classmates at these events and so much more, presented projects, learned how to ask the hard questions, and maybe most importantly, you have started to find your voice. Every test, every game, every late night study session, and every laugh, whether in the library, the lunchroom, the counseling center, or on the court or field, has contributed to the person you are today. But now the time has come for resolvere, to begin to loosen the threads that have tied you to the Malverne High School community. Not in sadness, but in readiness. You are not leaving behind what you've built here. You are carrying it with you, using it to take apart what's familiar so you can step into something new. You are not undoing your past, you are releasing yourself into your future. This is the essence of resolution, not just to decide, but to evolve. And that's what makes this moment powerful, because it requires courage, the same kind of resolve that led you through those challenging exams, performances, game day competitions, and personal growth. Resolvere isn't about forgetting. It's about honoring what you have learned here at Malverne while stepping forward with intention. Whether you're heading to college, the military, the workforce, or forging a path uniquely your own, the act of release is what makes your next steps possible. Let the words resolvere be a quiet guide as you move forward. Growth often begins when we loosen our grip on certainty. When we let go of the known, we make room to what's possible for new dreams, new challenges, and new versions of ourselves. We let go of fear. So tonight, as we celebrate all you've accomplished, we also embrace the act of resolvere, the brave, beautiful unraveling that clears space for something extraordinary to emerge. Class of 2025, your story doesn't end here. Your resolution in your hearts and the strength you have gained from your Malverne community, go forward with courage, curiosity, and confidence. The next chapter awaits, and you are ready. At this time, I officially welcome you all to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. As we begin this evening of reflection and celebration, May we all take a moment to resolve, to release the rush of every life and be fully present for this meaningful milestone. And now, the woman I'm about to introduce needs little introduction. But tonight, as we celebrate under the theme of Greatness Unleashed, it's only right that we honor a leader who has modeled the greatness every single day. Dr. Lorna Lewis has dedicated 46 years of education, and we are fortunate to have had 5 of them here in Malverne as our superintendents. In that time, she has defined what it means to lead with purpose, equity, and heart. From academic growth to moments of courage, like standing with our students during the renaming of Linder Place to Acorn Way, her leadership has left a lasting mark. That moment, led in part by some of her younger voices then, are here tonight. And these graduates, along with the class of 2025, have become a powerful symbol of what Dr. Lewis has always believed, that students, no matter their age, can spark change by being seen, supported, and inspired. As Dr. Lewis prepares for her well-earned retirement on June 30th, plus 2 days, we thank her for unleashing greatness, not just in our schools, but in each of you. It is my honor to welcome to the podium for the final time as the superintendent of the schools of Malverne, Dr. Lorna Lewis.
Wow, I wasn't expecting all of that. So, members of the Board of Education, parents, staff, cherished guests, and most important, members of the class of 2025. We have a tradition here in Malverne that reinforces one of the unique qualities of this community. So graduates, I want you to listen because I want you to stand. If you entered Malverne at Downing Kindergarten, stay standing, please. Members who are in the audience who are alumni of Malverne, please join them. Stand. Thank you, alumni. And if you are parents who are Malverne alumni, please stand. If you graduated and you have one of the graduates here, please stand. Oh my goodness, thank you. This is what makes this community so special. Please have a seat, my kindergarten graduates. This is the day that your families, friends, faculty, each member of the class has eagerly anticipated. I am honored to be part of this milestone in the lives of 176 exceptionally young men and women whom I now have the privilege of proudly presenting to the Board of Education. These students have worked hard, played hard, contributed generously to their community in time, talent, and are now ready to step into the world, poised and ready to fulfill their destinies. This will be my 47th and final graduation, and I have never been prouder of a graduating class as I am today. It has been my privilege and joy to walk this very special journey alongside you. You walked through our doors in September 2012. And although I was not your superintendent, I recall sharing the experience with you in the year that I call the year of Sandys. Early that fall, we all were hit with Superstorm Sandy, spending days without electricity and extending school closings. Later that year, we all felt the collective sorrow when for the first time there was an assault on an elementary school in Sandy Hook. And it changed forever our feelings about school safety. We press on with this new paradigm despite these setbacks. When we began together in 2020, a year that changed everyone. For you, it's meant spending 8th grade masked faces, hybrid learning, uncertainty, and isolation. For me, it was my first year as your new superintendent, stepping into leadership in a world no one fully understood. I welcomed you to the high school as we all began to emerge from that darkness. You, class of 2025, brought light, energy, and determination to every situation and resiliently blazed a trail no matter the challenge. You have been relentless in your pursuit of excellence through your journey with us, which has been nothing short of extraordinary. Your passion and energy have shone brightly in every endeavor, and we're confident that they will carry you far in your next academic journey. With every athletic event, play, musical performance, research paper, mathematical calculation, art show, and concert, you have left us in awe of your abilities. You have built an exceptional legacy of accomplishment across our community. Each time the Pride of Malverne performs in our parade, home shows, and Juneteenth Jubilee, you send a message that excellence lives here. On the field, we had 17 scholar athlete teams, 3 conference champions, and 10 individual Nassau County champions. And I took a picture with someone that I think will be in the Olympics. I want to say I knew her then. Nearly 85% of you have challenged yourselves to study at the college level. 91% earned the seal of civic readiness, and 42 graduates, I think 44, I was just told 2 more, earned the seal of biliteracy. You have performed in Broadway quality productions in your lifetime here, including this year's magical profession of Anastasia. There is a tradition of excellence here that you have earned, and that's why you have $15 million worth of scholarships. Your commitment to social justice has been inspiring. You have shown us the power of collective action by championing and achieving the change of the street address of your beloved elementary school. You have demonstrated your ability to express your views confidently, engage in a respectful discourse, and fully participate in the democratic process. Your generosity has touched many lives through the numerous charities you supported, all while excelling in your academic pursuits. Thanks to your embracing a rigorous program of study, you kept Malverne on the prestigious list of high-performing high schools. As you embark on your new journey, continue to make us proud by embodying the portrait of a graduate you paint with each act of kindness, civic engagement, ethical decision-making, and pursuit of academic excellence. We look forward to hearing about your future adventures and celebrating the myriad ways you unleash your greatness. Use the lessons you have learned here to make thoughtful and intentional decisions about your impact on the future. The world needs your talent, energy, enthusiasm, can-do attitude, and curiosity to make it a better place for us all to thrive. With all the devices and digital platforms at your fingertip, at your disposal, there's one thing I ask you every year never to forget: to use the telephone. Not for tweeting, texting, TikTok, and all the other things, but to call your parents and caregivers in good times and in bad. Parents, you know what I'm talking about. To hear that voice that says, "I'm okay," or, "You know what, I'm struggling with something." Give them a call. They never forget that those you're about to leave behind will always be there for you as your loudest cheerleaders and your greatest support. When you receive your diplomas today, you will also receive a blank thank you card. As a note from me to thank you for giving me these special memories. But I also want you to use that note to thank someone who has made a difference and has put you where you are on the first day at school. And thank them for the sacrifice, every sleepless night, every belief they held in you when the road got tough. Address the envelope today and pack it in your things that you take with you to the dorms. That simple act will mean the world to them, and it will remind you of the roots that will always ground you. So class of 2025, you're ready to spread your wings in those new halls of learning. May your flight be filled with purpose, fulfillment, and a steadfast commitment to making the world a better place. Go out there and show the world how prepared you are and share your successful Malverne story. Above all, be extraordinary in whatever you undertake and create a future we can all be proud of. Go Mules!
Okay, good evening, everyone. It is my distinct honor to introduce this year's Salutatorian, Olivia Brown. A scholar, leader, and change maker whose impact on our school and community has been both profound and far-reaching. Olivia has been at the forefront of service and advocacy. As project manager for the Pine Lake Preserve Rehabilitation, she led efforts to restore and protect one of our community's most treasured natural spaces. She was a student leader in the successful campaign to rename Lindner Place, work that reflected her deep commitment to equity and historical justice. Olivia also served on the executive board for our MLK Day of Service, helping mobilize our student body around acts of civic engagement and unity. Her accomplishments in the academic sphere are equally impressive. Olivia is an AP Scholar with distinction, a recipient of the prestigious Rensselaer Medal Scholarship for Excellence in Math and Science, and was honored with the University of Rochester's Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award for her commitment to social justice and academic achievement. She was named the Nassau County Young Leader of the 21st Century and received the Princeton Prize in Race Relations, national recognition for her efforts to foster understanding and promote racial equity. Beyond the classroom, Olivia's leadership continues to shine. She interned in IT engineering at the Robert Director Associates, serves as secretary of the Model UN Club, founded the Art Club to create space for creativity and expression, and uplifts our music program as the soprano section leader in the select choir. With every initiative she takes on, Olivia leads with intellect, empathy, and purpose. She is a shining example of what it means to be a scholar and servant leader. Please join me in welcoming your class of 2025 Salutatorian, Olivia Brown.
What
What is love? Seriously, what is it? It's a full house tonight, classmates, families, teachers, and administrators, and I'm so glad you're all here. And while I have your attention, I'd love for you to help me answer one big question. What is love? It's nice being here with you all, and in some ways we're here in a bubble, fortunate enough to be commemorating 4 successful years of education. Despite this, we can't ignore the complicated world we're walking into. Division seems louder than unity, and conflict often drowns out compassion. So no, you probably weren't expecting a philosophical deep dive tonight, but even if you don't consider yourself a thought daughter, just sit with the question for a second. If we can answer it, even partially, I think we'll walk out of this bubble a little bit more ready for the world beyond it. Let's rewind to freshman year. For some of you, that was this year. For some, that might have been 6 years ago. And for us graduating seniors, it was 4 years ago, which somehow feels both like last week and last century. Being a freshman is like being dropped into a foreign country where everyone already knows the language and you've got nothing but Google Translate and a dream. That being said, we all had someone who helped us adjust. Maybe it was a senior who showed you where your math class was, or an older teammate who made you feel like you belonged. For me, it was the seniors in the musical Cinderella. Now, here's the interesting part. Those seniors were once lost freshmen too. And at some point, they found an older kid to guide them. And before that, those older kids experienced freshman year too. That cycle of the hands being held, becoming the one that does the holding, it isn't random. It happens because positive experiences inspire positive actions. Because we are loved in a way that inspires us to love others. Another kind of love, camaraderie. No, we didn't actually fight any battles, though some of those football games came close. You know, I was in the bleachers yelling so loudly you'd think I actually understood the rules. But in those moments, the noise, the music, the community, it wasn't about touchdowns or halftime shows. It was about connection. You could be next to someone you've never spoken to, a trumpet player cheering alongside the quarterback's grandma, and you're united. That's love. As a class, we have literally gone global, from select choir performing in the Dublin Music Festival to the track team placing fourth at the New York State Championship, to Malverne competing in Manhattan. Each trip might be different, but they all have one thing in common. Every time we arrive, people ask, Malverne? What's that? And every time we return having put it on the map. Why? Because no matter where we go, we bring the good vibes and the fun energy. Our ability to connect with others in its own way is a form of love. And of course we can't talk about love without talking about family. By blood or by choice. My siblings, Evelyn and Tommy, have been my best friends since day one. And for many of us, our parents have been behind-the-scene MVP since kindergarten snack duty. My parents have always been there for me, supporting my every move and finding ways for me to improve. So to all the parents, thank you. From the late-night drives to buying McDonald's to custom prom dresses, your sacrifices have not gone unnoticed. And in addition to our family by blood, we have our family by choice, our Malverne family. A lot of us have done those 14-hour days, 0 period at 7, school till 3, practice till 6, rehearsal till 9. Yep, you can clap that up. But you don't survive that kind of schedule without support. Our teachers have shown a kind of love that's rare, not just for the straight-A students, not just for the loudest or quietest voices, but for every student. And my classmates attested to that. How Coach D took players and managers out to show his appreciation for the team. How Mr. Nadeem gave up free periods to become a life coach. How Mr. Oliva taught me how to draw in 2 months for college applications. How Miss Straker and Miss Bailey drove around for hours looking at prom venues. How Miss Thompson supplied donuts and pizza at every book club meeting. How Miss McGowan texted every admissions officer under the sun to get us more money. How Mr. China finessed 90 of us to get on a bus to Philadelphia. How Banks is always in the hallways listening to us rant. How Miss Gilmore gave Regents Review even after school ended. How Miss Lewis brought in homemade challah for us to try. The list could go on for hours, but I know we all got places to be. These are real stories shared to me by real people about Malverne's faculty. Their belief in us wasn't just academic, it was personal. That's love. So, what is love? It's here. It's in the seniors who once looked up to seniors. It's in the trumpet players and the quarterback's grandma. It's in our parents, our siblings, our teachers. It's in late night rehearsals and early morning classes. It's in the act of showing up again and again for each other. Class of 2025, reflect on your time here. And to everyone else, take my word for it. These years taught something powerful. They taught us how to love. So just as we once became the seniors we admired, let's create something new. A cycle where the love we learned at Malverne became the love we lead with. Love is vulnerability and risk and hope. Especially now when the world tells us to armor up, love dares us to stay soft and to stay open. And as we head into whatever comes next, college, careers, or just dinner with your family, let all that you do be done in love. Because love got us here, and love is what will carry us forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Olivia. Beautiful. At this time, I would now like to introduce our senior members of the concert choir performing Unwritten.
I am unwritten.
Every heart I'm undefined.
I'm just beginning.
The pen's in my hand.
Ending on plans.
Thank you, senior choir. It is my honor to introduce the senior class president of the class of 2025, Caden Ulysses. Caden embodies leadership, dedication, and excellence. He's the kind of student who doesn't just show up. He shows up early sometimes, but stays late and somehow manages to be everywhere at once. Throughout his time at Malverne High School, Caden has been a constant and inspiring presence. He has served in official roles as senior class president for the past 3 years, led performances in several musicals, and vice president of the Black Studies Club. He's also been a proud and active member of the marching band, select choir, Winter Guard, Model UN, and so much more. Over the years, Caden has helped raise over $1,300,000 for the class of 2025, an incredible testament to his commitment and leadership. But it's not just that he shows up, it's how he shows up, with purpose, with passion, and with a genuine desire to uplift those around him. Whether it's classmates, teachers, administrators, or his community, Caden brings energy and heart to everything he does. Academically, Caden has distinguished himself with a GPA of 95, completed multiple advanced placements in college-level courses. He's on track to graduate with up to 27 college credits already earned. This fall, Caden will be attending the University of Connecticut, where he will major in music. Please join me in welcoming to the stage the class of 2025 senior class president, Caden Ulysses.
Hey! Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the class, I would like to express our gratitude to everyone present today. That would be students, friends, family, faculty members, teachers, administrators, our security guards, and whoever else in support of Malverne's graduating class of 2025. Give it up! Now listen, y'all, I know it's a dull day, I know it's cloudy and stuff, but I need y'all to be making some noise, all right? So let me say that one more time. Give it up for the graduating class of 2025. Thank you. Before I continue, y'all, I speak fast and I stutter, so if you hear something that's a little off, let it slide. Thank you. To the graduates, we did it. All of us should be extremely proud to be here today. I know many of us have suffered. From a bad case, it's this little thing, if you might have heard of it, it's called senioritis. Ooh, somebody holler if you got that little thing called senioritis. Let me hear it. Hey, all right, some of our symptoms were worse than others, okay? Some of us have had senioritis for a couple years now. Regardless, being here today in our caps and gowns, hair and nails did, yeah, waiting patiently for me to stop speaking, and you gonna wait, is evidence that we as a class have been cured. All jokes aside, as a class and as individuals, we have much to be proud of. And today is officially the day to celebrate. Today we celebrate talent. The raw talent that each member of 2025 holds within them. That's y'all. I'm talking about our athletes who year after year seem to come home with never before seen accomplishments of some kind, whether that be our track and field champions, or the consistently undefeated tennis team. We celebrate our artists whose photos and pieces have moved the hearts and minds of not only us here at Malverne, but also larger organizations that have given many of our students awards for their artwork. Our musicians, who annually bless the ears of Malverne with music only Broadway could reproduce at a disproportionately low price, $15, y'all. Our scholars, our creators, our explorers, our hosts, our DJs, our workers, and everyone in between. If there's anything that this grade here at Malverne has proven, is that we simply do it better. We don't just have talent, we display our talents to express, to think, to dream in ways that you cannot replicate anywhere. This is because of the community that we built and the memories that we built within them. Whether that be cheering at a Friday Night Lights football game, chanting at a volleyball or a basketball game, throwing wigs while winning sports night angrily, and fundraising over $18,000 for the class by selling the foolproof walking tacos, eating up and eating down with our art fit prom, if I do say so myself, excuse me. Whatever we do here, we do it specially, we do it uniquely, we do it Malverne, and that's worth something. Today we celebrate the completion of our stories together. Today's the last time that we will all see each other in the same place at the same time. I don't know about y'all, but just saying that into this big old microphone makes me feel a lot of different things. I'm satisfied, I'm confused, I'm nervous yet assured, and I'm complete yet unfinished. One emotion I think that we all share in this moment is thankful. Whether you're thankful for the people that you've met, the things you've accomplished, or just thankful that you're making it out of here in one piece today, or being here, having eaten breakfast together this morning, and practicing walking down the stage the same way we've done across the years, recalling all the memories that we've made across 12 years, if you've been here that long, or however long you've been here, is something that I will personally always be thankful for. I'd like to take this moment to give thanks to those who have played crucial roles in not only my success, but everyone else's success here. Firstly, I would not be an effective class president without our amazing officers who have worked tirelessly alongside me. Our vice president, where's she at? Yes. Y'all can clap for them, please. Our secretary, Antoine Noble. Yes, please clap. And our treasurer, Jocelyn Escobar Guzman. Thank you. And even bigger thanks to our advisors, Ms. Straker and Ms. Bailey back there. They're trying to be humble, but they back there. As they put in double the work and triple the time to make sure our class was handled with care. Continuing, I'd like to thank the Malverne Music Department personally, as a whole, for cultivating my love for the fine arts and providing a space for students to thrive in every way. Thank you to all of the club advisors, instructors, directors, teachers, administrators who have given any of us guidance in the last 4 years, as well as all the friends we have made together and who have made it this far. Anyway, clap for you, yes. This is so much fun, y'all. Like, y'all don't hear this mic, anyway. Finally, I'd like to thank my family. Anyone who has been in Malverne long enough knows the Ulysses last name, and I will forever be grateful to be a part of a family that is as big as mine with an even bigger impact on this community. To my older siblings, although y'all can be real annoying, y'all are my biggest supporters, and you are always there when I need you to be. Thank you. To my parents, I don't know any people who have worked harder and come farther than you guys. Y'all know we Haitians are resilient, and my parents have fought every battle and won every war to make sure their kids could have the best opportunities. Starting with the independence of Haiti, y'all. Clap it up for nothing, for everything, actually. I love you, Mommy. I love you, Dad. Class of 2025. As we move into our future lives, whether that be entering the workforce or school, I hope we all remember to keep the same energy we've had here at Malverne and bring it wherever we go. Be yourselves, have fun, remember to challenge others, and remember to challenge yourselves. Where am I? Okay. As we step into the future, remember to make your present a memorable past. Live a life that's unregrettable for all the right reasons. In 5 or 10 years, remember to measure your lives not by the distance that you have traveled, but rather the depths of the footsteps that you will make. Make an impact, I know, right? Make an impact, make a change. I made that up on myself too, yup. Make an impact, make a change, and make memories. Best of luck to all of us in our future endeavors. Peace and love, 2-5 up. I'm talking about in it. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaden. So tonight is my privilege to introduce a scholar, a leader, and an unyielding force for good, our class of 2025 valedictorian, Celine Mutlu. With a weighted GPA of 104.8 and a transcript filled with the most rigorous courses offered, from ones I've never seen. From AP Physics C to AP Research, Celine has distinguished herself not only through academic excellence, but through a deep intellectual curiosity and drive for mastery. She was recognized as a regional finalist by the Coca-Cola Scholars Foundation a National AP Scholar with Distinction, and a proud recipient of the University of Rochester Boston Lawn Science Award. But Celine's brilliance doesn't stop in the classroom. As Director General of Malverne's Model UN, she received a once silent team. She revived a once silenced team, leading them to consistent victories and national level conference participation, including Harvard and Yale. She also created the club's blog, merchandise line, and organized Malverne's first ever student-ran Model UN conference. In the area of service, she has gone above and beyond. As president of the Service Learning Club, Celine launched the Social Awareness Program, teaching students about diversity and the meaning behind religious holidays, and led successful campaigns for autism awareness, women's health advocacy, and global relief. Through her independent activism, she's raised over $1,000 for Malverne SEPTA program and worked hand in hand with the village leaders to expand her initiatives to her community. A leader in every sense, she has served as woodwind captain in the Pride of Malverne Marching Band, hosted fundraisers for fellow students in need, helped the varsity tennis team secure a championship, and mentored countless peers along the way. From the stage to the court to the streets of civic advocacy, Celine has shown that leadership is not just about holding a title, but about showing up, lifting others, and making an impact. This fall, Celine Mutlu will attend Duke University, where she will continue to share her voice, vision, and values that have so meaningfully shaped the Malverne community. We thank her very much for her presence. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the class of 2025 valedictorian, Celine Mutlu.
To the class of 2025, to our teachers, faculty, parents, grandparents, my fellow graduates, and yes, even the paid clappers that gather in the audience, thank you for being here. It's surreal standing here today, knowing we reached the finish line of something that once felt impossible. But here's what I know for certain. We didn't cross it alone. Every panic attack, every all-nighter, every small victory, it was witnessed. It was shared. It was carried by those who believed in us when we forgot how to believe in ourselves. To the teachers, mentors, and friends, especially the ones who answered that one extra meal, stayed for that one extra meeting, or believed in us when we didn't, thank you. I know I haven't always been the easiest to deal with. I probably bothered and annoyed almost every single person standing in front of me at least once. But your patience, your consistency, and your refusal to give up on me and on us, that shaped me into the person I am and the person I'm becoming. But here's what you did that changed everything. You didn't give up. When we were falling apart, you held us together. When we couldn't see our own worth, you showed it to us. You prepared us for a world that won't answer our emails at 3 a.m., won't give us extra chances, won't see potential in our chaos. But because of you, we are ready. We know what dedication looks like in action, and we know what it means to show up, even when it's hard. You didn't just teach us subjects, you taught us how to be human. To my family, thank you is just not enough. To my grandmother, who left Macedonia at 16 to give us a better life, and raised me so much, with so much love, that I call her anne, the Turkish word for mother, and not anneanne, the word for grandmother, because she quite literally is a mother to me. She raised me and also saved me. To my dad, who turned learning into an adventure and expressed his love in the funniest and most humorous ways, like bulk ordering like 30 boxes of a snack that I mentioned just once. To my brother Amir, who taught me patience, purpose, and how to see the world through a lens that's more compassionate and true, and also discovered my life's purpose in serving the special needs community. And to my mom, my ride or die, my reason, my everything. You came here with nothing but hope, but gave us everything. I don't know how I'll survive without our daily talks, but I'll carry your strength wherever I go.
Now, Ms. Straker and Ms. Bowman, I know the commencement guidelines specifically stated to avoid personal statements of gratitude to individuals or loyal family and friends. But here's the thing. These names that I'm sharing represent every family who sacrificed, every parent working double shifts, every grandparent who crossed the ocean carrying dreams they never see fulfilled. This isn't just my story, it's ours. It's the story of a generation built on other people's sacrifices and our own relentless refusal to give up. Because, let's be honest, this class was not built on ease. We were built on pressure, on perseverance, on the things we could never say out loud. Some of us sitting here today are the first in their families to walk this very stage. Some of us are living dreams our parents barely allowed themselves to imagine. And some of us have already known loss, already faced fear, already pushed through more than anyone could ever possibly imagine. But we're here. We made it, and we didn't do it alone. We carried each other, every step, every moment together. So clap it up. Now, I'm not going to stand here and tell you that I'm excited to start the next chapter of our lives. That would be a lie. I am not excited to start this next chapter of our life because it's more of a sequel. It's the kind of sequel that is so terrible that you want to watch the original movie just once more time to know what it's like to watch a good movie. Mean Girls 2. Life is going to get harder as well. You'll likely fail your first college test. You'll likely experience heartbreak. You'll likely get ghosted. You'll likely lose people. You'll likely question everything and wonder where you are. But here's what's for certain. You will definitely learn how to handle hard better. We wait for life to get easier, but it won't. If you keep waiting, you'll really miss the point. Life doesn't get easier, but you get stronger. You get wiser. You learn how to carry the difficult, and you carry it well. That's how we grow, that's how we lead, and that's exactly how we live. But here's the thing about struggle. It doesn't just leave scars, it leaves pressure. The kind of pressure that tightens your chest, keeps you up at night, makes you doubt if you're enough. But as it says on the court at Arthur Ashe Stadium, in the words of tennis legend Billie Jean King, pressure is privilege. The pressure you feel now, and the pressure waiting for you out there, that means that you're doing something that matters. The pressure is proof that you've outgrown comfort and stepped into purpose. Now, as a very wise AP US history teacher / co-president of Anime Club and the captain of the flagship of the AP program once told me after I questioned his scoring on my DBQ, Mr. China. In his words and his accent, find solutions, not excuses. Good impersonation. Excuses are easy, and he's right also, but solutions take guts. Life is going to throw things at you that are not fair, but your job isn't to give up, it's to figure it out, to adjust, to grow, to keep moving, because the only person who can stop you is you. And when you're old, sitting on your front porch in your $1 million mansion, sipping your finest wine, looking at the beautiful sunset, I hope you're not saying, I wish I had done this, I wish I had done that, I wish I had lived. Don't let your life become a list of regrets. Take the chance, apply for the job, say hi to that person who gives you butterflies, move to the city that calls your name, laugh so loud people stare at you, cry whenever you need to, dive into something new, even if it terrifies you. Actually, especially if it terrifies you. I want you all to feel everything, to love recklessly, to feel spectacularly, and to get back up dramatically. Because one day, when you're looking back at this moment, I don't want you to think to yourself, I wish I had. I want you to shout out loud, I am so glad I did. And now, as we all embark on the one sequel of our lives, the chapter unwritten, no pun intended, one with no syllabus, no office hours, and definitely no extra credit or curve, I'll end with the words of Phoebe Bridgers from the show Friends. Anyway, don't be a stranger. Please, don't be a stranger. Invite me to your weddings. Call me when your kids take their first steps. Text me your random 2 a.m. thoughts. When you see me at Target or anywhere in 15 years, don't you dare pretend that you don't know me. because we literally survived 3 bomb threats together within a span of a month. So we're literally locked in for life. And much more scary things around here. Remember every group project done together, the cafeteria cookies that are bomb, the inside jokes that made no sense to anybody else, the teachers who saw us before we saw ourselves, and the version of you sitting here tonight, the one who made it against all odds. Because we didn't just complete high school, we did it together. So don't be strangers, be part of our family. Class of 2025, we did not just graduate, we became unstoppable. And this is just our beginning, and the world has no idea what's coming next. Congratulations and thank you all.
Thank you, Celine. Dr. Lewis, as the principal of Malverne High School, I certify that all the members of the graduating class of 2025 have met or exceeded the New York State course requirements, credit mandates, and examinations as dictated by the Commissioner of Education and the Board of Regents of New York State. They have immersed themselves in the study of the arts, literature, mathematics, science, history, as well as the process of our country. We ask that you now confer on them the rights, responsibilities, and privileges signified by a high school diploma. We do so with great pride in their achievements, with an unwavering confidence in their futures, and with deep affection for each and every one of them. And now, the class of 2025 will be introduced by their assistant principal, Dr. James Miller, and awarded their diplomas by the Malverne High School Board of Education.
I ask that you please hold your applause until the end so that every student's names can be heard. Row 1, please stand. Celine Mutlu. Olivia Brown. Caden Ulysses. Gabrielle Augustin. Evnick Dufour. Colleen Elias. Zachariah Hasunia. Nicaea Jones. Michael Lawless. Lucas Liu. Lorenzo Maoni. Cassandra Murad. Luis Mejia. Natalia Michael. Antoine Noble. Row 2, please stand. Oscar Algara. Abigail Adalogi. Emmanuel Adiemi. Andon Adames. Elias Valerio. Amia Winfield. Noelia Tavares. Kason Takani. Jamar Smith. Mahalia Singh. Spencer Sexton. Kaylee's Rosario. Isabella Ramarak. Tamia Persad. Row 3, please stand. Thomas Araya. Mia Artiaga. Nicolette Atkins. Nagasi Bailey. Wait 1 second now. Matthew Valarezo. Daniel Barron. Rihanna Best. Tatiana Betancourt. Michelle Binderine. Michaela Bollinger. Aiden Boone. Leah Dosmus. Jahi Bradby. Molly Brennan. Frank Brienza. Janae Burke.
Let's go today!
Come on, Heels.
Row 4, please stand. Ethan De Jesus. Garfield Damus. Eric Huamatzi. Marcus Cruz. Michaela Clayton. Brian Christodoulou. Dominic Cherry. Kayla Chase. Charlize Sharia. Katora Caesar. Eric Carabajo. Odalisa Kapelin. Shayla Calderon. Angel Burgos. Row 5, please stand. Victor Dreyer. He's ready to go. Andy Edgerson. Jordan Edwards. Madison Elias. Ben Ellis. Gabriela Escobar. Jocelyn Escobar Guzman. Joshua Ferreira. Tatiana Forbes Smith. Charisma Fowler. Romario Fowler. Dekai Fredku. Ashley Gangadin. Edwin Gardner. Row 6, please stand. Cameron Innes. Marola Ibrahim. Sophia Hutchinson. Aram Hassan. Gavin Huertas. Cameron Hilaire. Gianni Henriquez. Matthew Hanau Moreno. Jeremiah Hay. Justin Gordado. Alexander Gray. Anika Grant. Namari Gilson. Gabriella George.
Alexander, let's go! Yeah!
Row 7, please stand. Gennaro Izzo. Cameron Jock. Olivia Jenkins. Franz Glasgow. Isaiah Jolly. Jason Joseph. Jalen Josephs. John Karam. Amelie Casal. Colin Kenny. Jake Kraft. Alyssa Lafiel. Angel Landaverde. Soraya Landrin. Gabriel Larges. Row 8, please stand. Benjamin Mejia. Robert McLean. Isabella Mateos. Juliana Masters. Aishawn Massonet. Kazina Mahmood. Krishina Lowry. Christopher Lowry. Antoine Lovelace. Sarvjot Lobana. Justin Livingston. Andrew Lee. Jordan Lewis. Dakota Levine. Brianna Liali. Row 9, please stand. Aaliyah Mercado. Melissa Marizalde. Jalen Miles Bethia. Ingrid Motherwell. Alisa Munlin. Aaron Munoz. Ana Maria Munoz. Isaac Murphy. Jordan Murphy. Temerbek Nosir Zoda. Tyler Noel. John Anwan Mabel. Joanne Anwan Mabel. Donnie Oriana. Ariella Pabon. Row 10, please stand. Owen Rodriguez. Shane Roberts. Eric Rizzo. Angelina Reyes. Tajane Reed. Zane Raza. Ethan Rayside. Noor Rana. Anthony Pierwick. Keyshawn Pinnock. Adam Pachota. Khalees Perk. Joel Perk. Christian Page.
Yes, Queen!
Row 11, please stand. Chelsea Romero. Rihanna Rosario. Gerson Saavedra. Chase Satali. Genesis Segura. Jordan Smith. Aaron Steele. Joseph Steele. Raquel Steele. Matthew Stevens. Corinne Suchit. Endon Sweeney. Anaya Tavares. Kylie Taylor. Annalie Teresi. Isabella Thames. Row 12, please stand. Nicole Young. Malachi Williams. Brianna Williams. Hazel Whitfield. Noah Vizcaíno. Andy Ventura. Christian Velasquez. Natalie Uribe. Sasha Turnier. John Franco Tomasto Gallipoli. Alicia Thompson. Zaria Thomas.
Good job, guys! Everybody can walk
Row 12, please sit.
vacating the seat will leave the class in the turn of the tassel, signifying the transition from candidate to graduate. Hayden. All right, graduates, please turn your tassels from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present the Malverne High School's class of 2025 graduates. Congratulations. Parents and guests, please remain in your seats as the graduates leave the athletic field. We invite you to join us on the grass area where you may retrieve your graduate's lawn sign. But we do need the path to be clear.